Meet the Connors. Anne and Doug live in High Wycombe and have been together for 5 years. Doug is stepfather to Anne's 2 children, 12-year-old Raphael and 14-year-old Lorna. Meet the Dodds. Donna and John live in Halifax and have been together since they were 17. They have 3 children, 15-year-old Levi, 12-year-old Poppy and 5-year-old Billy. The 2 women have agreed to swap homes, husbands and children for 2 weeks to see what they can learn about their own lives.
Hi.
I've already explained.
What happens when your new husband patronises you?
Don't talk to me like a child.
Right,
like
fine.
a child.
Then behave like an adult and make adult decisions and deal with the situation like an adult.
Yeah, do me a favour.
How does it feel to live with a child who refuses to respect you?
I'd like you to be willing to try.
I'm sorry, but I think you talk out your ass.
And what happens when the 2 wives come face to face?
Social skills.
You don't have to have social skills because you're never together.
"44-year-old Anne Connor used to live in New Zealand, but she's now a primary school teacher in High Wycombe. She has a passion for learning which she's passing on to her children.
As a teacher, I'm fun, enthusiastic, strict and fair, and I think that I'm the same way at home.
Anne believes plans, order and structure will help her children to be high achievers.
Check your homework diary to see what you need to take the next day.
This is a chart my mum made, the time it will take me to complete my master's degree and my doctorate and then can start working. By which time I'll be 26.
Despite being only 12, Raphael is gearing up for his future as a taxpayer.
When you first pay tax, you have to keep a record of all your bank statements. I'm quite interested in architecture, especially the designing of buildings.
The question is, what are those up there? See, the separator, there are 3 things.
The whole family enjoy regular trips to historic sites. Husband Doug is an American who shares Anne's love of learning. He has 5 degrees and a PhD in archaeology.
Yeah, triglyphs and metopes.
Oh no, I could not remember that.
Doug motivates the children to excel in every arena.
Fence is ready. Fence. We want our kids to be successful in society, and there are, pressure isn't necessarily bad. Let's get some stuff done.
36-year-old Donna Dodds left school without a single GCSE. She believes childhood is a time for her 3 kids to chill out and have fun.
I want the children to sort of like run free and enjoy the life. Common sense and life skills go a lot further than being educated.
John left school at 15 and went straight out to work. Donna encourages her kids to play out with their mates as much as possible.
I think they should have freedom, live the childhood freely and happy and not be like, tied to house all the time doing homework because they've got the rest of their life to do that. You're only a kid once, so you've got to make most of it and enjoy it.
Levi has just turned 15. Her only extracurricular activity is detention.
There's too much going on when I'm younger, and that's why school gets in way, homework gets in way, that's why I don't do it. But I go to school to finish school.
John takes his responsibilities around the house about as seriously as Levi takes hers at school.
It's like having 4 kids and being responsible for them 4. I don't want it to be like that. There you go.
Donna does everything around the house. The cooking, the cleaning, the childcare, the gardening, and she pays all the bills. Leaving John free to indulge his 2 passions, his mates and his golf.
I definitely think I've got a good life. I've got spot on. Apart from the morning when she's on one.
But you work full time and your job stops. My job never stops from morning till night. Day in, day out, walking around cleaning up after 5 people. It's not very nice.
In High Wycombe, everyone is expected to do their duty. The chores are divided equally. In addition, Doug takes special care of his 12 pet rats.
Some broccoli stems for you.
A shared team effort is essential. You all got to live. You know, even the children, they're going to grow up, be adults one day. They need to learn to do all this adult stuff. Just a little bit more on that end. I get the impression that Raphael enjoys his capability. He enjoys knowing that he's an extremely capable 12-year-old.
Today's the day of the swap. The wives are leaving home for 2 weeks and they've agreed to have no contact with their husbands during that time.
I don't want somebody like John. I don't want his type.
I'd find it quite a challenge if I found myself in the home of someone who wanted me to do everything.
Bye, Levi. Be a good girl.
Come on.
Really excited. I feel like I'm on holiday already.
Definitely the kind of place where you might have trouble if you were trying to learn the trumpet.
Oh, this looks nice.
Before they meet their husbands, the wives have a chance to take a good look around their new homes.
I don't like the smell. It smells like a library.
The best of euphoric dance. Oops, I don't know euphoric dance. Oops.
Oh my God. There's hundreds of books. They must be really boring.
She has a video as well, and a game. No, is that a PlayStation?
Pack all your books for the next day. Make sure the rest of your school books are tight. Oh, this must be for the kids. Big lists.
I don't see any evidence of homework here.
Amabo, Monobo, Regum, Audium. And it's just like a different language because I ain't got a clue. They're just total swats. Professor Potts and his swatty children.
There's not much evidence of a father here, and there should be sort of newspapers or something, or, you know, most men make their mark on a house.
Oh, no, I don't like them. Rats. Rats are supposed to be in drains, not in kitchens. I don't think I'm going to be able to cope at all. I think I'll be I want to go home now.
Each wife has left a written manual as a guide for the new wife to run their homes.
I do all the cleaning. John sees it as woman's work. Ah.
I believe that children should be learning how to be self-sufficient so that they are ever more able to look after themselves. What a load of bollocks. She's just lazy.
The only after-school activity Levi has is detention. And she gets that once every couple of weeks.
Is do not wear clothes that need ironing. What sort of clothes don't need ironing? Polyester slimmer trousers from catalogue.
It's finally time for Anne and Donna to meet their new families.
Hello, you must be Poppy.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Anne.
Hello.
Hi, I'm
Nice
Doug.
to meet you, Doug. I'm Donna.
Donna, good to meet you.
You must be Levi, with a beautiful name. Hi,
And I'm John.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Anne.
You are?
Anne. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Good. So this is
Hello,
Lorna,
Yeah, nice to meet you. And you.
and this is Raphael.
Fiel, you've got a very posh name.
Would you like to have a glass of champagne?
Oh, I would absolutely love it. It's my favourite. That's all I
Brilliant.
drink.
Okay, super. Will you excuse me for just a minute?
Yeah, of course I will. Really nice people. The little girl's really, really polite, and I think I'm going to get on with her.
In Halifax, Anne's been there for half an hour. She hasn't even been offered a cup of tea, and now she's expected to cook the dinner.
Chips, pizza and salad.
Oh, I've got to do it, right. Oh, I see, right. Yeah, that's right. Oh,
Sorted.
I'll need to know where everything is. So is Levi the best person to tell me, or Poppy?
Probably Poppy.
Poppy, okay. All right. Okay.
She'll bring you them in. You can get on with it.
All right, I will.
So,
Have fun.
Seems a nice lady, but I think she's gonna go harsh.
Ah.
In High Wycombe, Doug's gracious hospitality knows no bounds.
Okay, so you said you had some worries.
I don't like rats.
Okay. Your reaction to that is exactly mainstream, exactly correct, you know, exactly where
You're
I
not
would
going to
expect
try
it
and
be.
convert me, are you? Do you ever put the rats outside?
They're not outside animals.
Yeah, but what about in the cage? Do you know, just plonk them outside when it's sunny, nice warm, fresh air, get a bit of suntan.
Where is everything? Let me have a look.
Anne's trying to cook supper, but John wants her to iron his jeans because he's going clubbing with his mates.
Clothes have got to be ironed, don't they? We don't want to be walking out with unironed clothes, do we?
No, we don't.
Yeah, will you iron these for us?
If I'm asked that way, always, I'm going to not want to do it. John, are you going to want to eat something when you get in?
I don't know. I might do. I don't know. See how I feel.
Fine, great, okay. See you later, have a great
See
time.
ya. It's like my mother. She's like, I was expecting to get some young dolly bird or something. I feel like I've got some old teacher. Well, I've got an old teacher.
It's 7:30. Even the 5-year-old's gone out. Duh! How could you imagine that, you know? The 5-year-old's out for an hour, so I've got 1 hour to just enjoy the ambience.
Doug's gone all out and ordered in a Chinese, but Donna's losing her appetite.
I looked for that little hole and I could see rats.
Okay, shut the windows, please. We have just transported the rats into the 4th dimension.
I know, but I can smell them. I don't know if it's the rats or the rat food.
Hmm.
They're not normal kids. They're too educated. They shouldn't be surrounded by adults all the time. They should be surrounded by children their own age, having a joke and a laugh, and surrounded by books. Everywhere you look, there's a book.
It's gone midnight and John's still not home.
There's no sign of a husband here. There's a lodger called John. I wouldn't waste my life in a situation like this.
Anne and Donna have exchanged homes and families for 2 weeks. Donna is a housewife who gets no help whatsoever around the home. Anne is an intellectual powerhouse. Her family is structured, she is strict, and everyone shares the chores.
All right, let's get cleaned up in here.
It's the weekend, and in High Wycombe, Donna's playing Anne's part in a family ritual called life maintenance.
All that stuff goes down the garbage disposal, so we start running a lot of water so we don't...
Everyone must spend 3 hours doing chores. Doug is in charge of team management.
Rav? Would you come do the back garden, please?
I don't really understand life maintenance. I think it's a bit of a farce. It's like the sun's out, it's a red hot day, they've been working all week. I think they should be out here enjoying the sun.
At the end of the day, the stuff has to get done, right? So here are the choices. The adults can do everything, and the kids can watch television, or we can all participate.
Bill, you want a bill?
In Halifax, the only activity John plans to participate in is relaxation. He's invited his mates over for a barbecue, but expects Anne to do all the work.
I don't know when we're eating. I didn't know that there were going to be 7 people. You just need somebody to say, this afternoon we're having a barbecue. There'll be this number of people here. Are you okay to do that? You just need that much communication. Donna's a sort of a dish rag around here. She just does all the jobs.
In High Wycombe, everyone has completed their chores, so Doug and Donna diligently settle down to a spot of homework. According to the household manual, Anne is always learning new languages.
Palais plus lentiment.
Yeah. Je parle lentement.
What do you need French for? All the French speak English. And the only time you're ever going to go to France is when you go on a booze cruise and everyone talks English anyway. Do you never get like knowledge through watching television.
In Halifax, Anne's keen to find out about Levi's attitude to education.
So I don't really get homework, but if I do get it, I'll do it in a different lesson.
What, during the lesson when you're meant to be doing something else?
Oh, no. If we're like, especially if I've got a supply teacher.
You've got a homework diary, and if you can just show that to me and say, look, I had this.
Oh, no, I don't do homework diaries.
How will I know what you've got to do? Like, if I don't see what you had to do. Well, I mean, can you say to me that you've done every single piece of homework that you have needed to do all of this year and have never been in trouble for not completing a piece of work?
Can I say that to you?
Can you?
What, that I haven't been
honestly,
in trouble this year?
Well, can you honestly say that throughout this year, it's all right, you don't need to worry about me, I've done everything?
Oh, yeah. No, I've done... Last week I had a detention every dinner time because I didn't do my art coursework, but I made it up in the dinner time.
It's Sunday, but it isn't exactly a day of rest for Donna. The whole family are visiting a Roman ruin.
I hope there's a toilet in this bloody villa.
So let's go take a walk around and see what we can see. What do we know about the Roman customs of bathing?
We know that important people did it.
But Donna can't believe that Lorna's really enjoying herself.
Do you think instead of going on like a historical visit, I know that you enjoy them, but do you think it'd be nice to go shopping?
Go shopping.
Just you and your mum?
Yeah.
Is she not bothered about what you wear?
I don't think, well, with makeup, yes, if I'm
She
wearing...
don't let you wear makeup?
Well, she lets me wear it, but if I've got eyeshadow on that she doesn't approve of, or eyeliner or lipstick on that she doesn't approve of, she will tell me to take it off.
I think me coming to the house will bring Lorna a bit of excitement, a bit of fun, because as soon as it becomes my rules, I'm going to let her do what she wants.
It's Monday morning, and there's no excitement in store for Anne. She's facing a day of domestic drudgery.
Things that I'm doing are not just, housework, but just basically everything except wiping these people's bottoms.
It's 5 o'clock, and Levi's back from school. She's brought boyfriend Terry home for tea, but Anne's been alone all day, and she's feeling neglected.
Do you know what? I'm not happy.
I'm not happy you put crisps on my salad. You don't normally have crisps on your salad, do you? You have a normal salad.
I don't actually feel really happy either. There's a big mess being created here, and it's really... Hey, listen, it's really loud and noisy, and I'm not included. I'm standing over there, and I'd sort of like to be included in the conversation or something. It's sort of a bit noisy. Is this how manners normally are?
Yeah.
Well, in our house, we'd talk to a person who was there. Like if someone else is in the room, we'd talk to them as well.
I know, but it's not your rules, either.
No, it's not. Well, yes, but you don't need to say it like that. Levi, look at me.
No.
Okay, that's quite... That's really...
I'm being nasty, I need my tea in peace.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
be a
but...
slapper. I'll slap her, mate.
I'll put you upstairs.
Levi, no.
No,
Listen, I'm not. I'm just telling you about how things are in my house. I've
you want me to walk around the conservatory and in that door so I can get past you? Are you going to let me past you?
I'm just talking to you and I'm being polite to you.
Okay, please.
So I would expect you.
Past you, please?
I haven't finished saying what I was going to say. It was just one sentence.
I think she was bang out of order, telling me to be quiet when I'm sat at the table with my boyfriend, just eating my dinner. I always talk like that at the table, and if she doesn't like it, she can get out of my house.
When you feed, clothe and take care of a very poorly behaved and ungrateful child, you start to feel bad. And I'm feeling quite bad now.
In High Wycombe, Donna's feeling great. Doug's doing a barbecue for dinner, and that means the rats won't interfere with her appetite.
Yeah, that's nice. These are nice.
Gorgeous.
So what would you like to change, if you could change anything, if you could sit down with your parents and say, right, this is what I want?
From my parents, I suppose more freedom.
I think she needs to go out and do her own thing a bit.
Okay, so let me ask you this question then. How do we know when a child gets to the point where they can make responsible decisions when they're on their own? I mean, like the difference between being a child and adult. How does that? How do we know when that occurs? I want to hear your answer to it.
I don't really understand the question.
John, do you want to hear?
No, I'll have it on the table, no.
John's home from work, and Anne's still upset about the row with Levi and is hoping for some support.
Before you sat down at the table, there was a lot of food all over the table. I mean, lettuce and bits of tomato and bits of chicken, and that's what the lettuce on the carpet was all about. It was quite loud.
She is loud.
Yeah.
She's with her boyfriend, she is loud. So I've just...
Is it okay by you?
Dropped a bit of food
Oh
there.
yeah, but
Is that
dropping's
okay?
different.
Well, you'd like to say you never saw her throw it, so...
No, I did see her throw it.
You just said you didn't see her throw it.
No, you said, were you watching her throw it? And I said I was working, folding. I wasn't standing watching her, no. You going to give me a hand with dishes?
I'm not getting my honest.
I'm exhausted too. Will you give me a hand, please?
So have you done your homework?
Oh yeah, here it is.
Donna's receiving all the help she can handle. While she supervises the children's homework, Doug is busy doing household maintenance. But being supported is making Donna feel stifled.
Everything's a task. It's like being in the regiment. It's just an horrible atmosphere. I just want to come in and clean up everywhere and put rats in garage and cook a nice meal and tidy up and pot around. Have you set your alarm and turned it on?
Yeah.
Go to sleep, you need lots of it. Good night.
Good night.
Tomorrow, Anne gets to change the rules, but a week of doing John's dirty work has pushed her to breaking point.
It's a really unpleasant environment and it's very lonely because as a mother here, it would just grind you down. I can see from the manual that Donna's very unhappy. I know she's unhappy too because a lot of her friends, you know, say that she's...
You're not eating?
No, haven't eaten.
You're eating, aren't you? No, don't do. What's up here?
This is, you know, it's not very much fun here. There's no, you know, like women are people too.
I know.
They don't want to work 24 hours a day. They don't want to do it all alone. They want to have a proper man to be with.
Someone not a proper man, though?
Not really.
Fine.
You can't. Can you cook a roast dinner? Can you braid hair? Can you put a door back on?
I probably could if I tried.
You're not good company. You're boring.
Fine. But that's boring to you. You're total opposite to me, you know. I'm a boring. There's nothing here for anybody, and I'm a more or less basic waste of space. You know, I'm getting told this off a middle-aged, fat, funny-shaped lady who's got a brain like fucking something from a Star Trek. She fucking goes on and on and on and on. I'm not a real man now. That's good. I wonder what I am. I must be a lady.
But you can go off duty.
Tomorrow, the wives take control, but Doug is feeling characteristically philosophical.
Whatever happens, happens. If it causes a great collapse, then we'll experience great collapse in our structure.
I don't think he realises how important it is to treat your children like human beings and give them a little space. I think he's got his priorities wrong.
It's rule change day, and it's the moment the wives have been waiting for. It's finally their chance to lay down the law.
You know, I've been in oppression, but I'm going to lead this family into what I see as a promised land of shared family life and wall-to-wall fun. Hi there.
Hi.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
John, I want you to uphold the importance of the mother's position in this house. I want you, by what you say and do, to show that you think the mother is an important person. If mama ain't happy, ain't no one happy. And I think that's really true. A happy mum has plenty of time to do things.
Kids, no more chores for you, because I think there's all the time in the world for you to be responsible when you grow up. I've got loads of boxes, so we can give you good bedrooms, a good clear out, and I've bought you both a telly for your bedroom, so it can be a nice chill out area.
Poppy and Levi come in at 9 p.m. and head for bed. Lights out and music off at 10.
Oh, my ass!
And I want you to get to know kids of your own age. So we're going to go down to the park so you can meet the local kids. Rats in the kitchen, to me, are unhygienic. So they have to go to the garage.
Let's discuss this.
If you're not happy with them in garage, they can go in your bedroom.
During the week, we're all going to eat dinner together, and we're going to eat it at 6 p.m.
No, it's turning into a jail.
Like a bit of a boot camp.
I don't. No, it's not.
Lorna, I think you're a really pretty girl and I think you've got loads of potential. And I want to help you make the most of yourself. So I'm going to give you a makeover. There's thousands and thousands of books. They're all going.
Donna says there are too many books. Based on what, Donna? Well, what do you know about books? How many books a year do you read? It's degrading another person's values. They were something that were of no value to her, and therefore must, by definition, be of no value.
I'm sick of looking at it.
Anne has only just finished issuing her rules, and already Levi is rebelling.
Up there, I'm not staying in, I'm going out.
No, Pop, please stay in, Levi, because we're going to eat soon.
I've got to stay in and wait for her to cook it. Yeah, I don't think so. She's got a couple of vegetables. I'm going out now. I've stayed until this time. I do not stay in at all. I'm going out
You
now.
haven't eaten, Levi.
I don't give a crap. I deserve to go out after school. That's what I'm doing. Full stop. I don't give a bollocks what she thinks.
Anne and Donna have introduced their own set of rules which their new families must live by. In Halifax, Anne is facing a full-scale rebellion. Levi is refusing to stay in for the family meal.
Yeah. So
Your life and my life would be a lot easier if you just let me go out.
I know, but is that a threat?
Oh, no,
Because
£73.
I want to spend some time with you. I want to see who you are as a person. I've made rules. Levi, please.
I'm listening to you. If you're going to make me stick to them, then I'll go now and I won't come back.
No, your dad.
And I'm a person that when I say something, I mean it. And if I go, I will not come back. And
I'm
I'll
just
spoil
asking
everything.
you to stick to them, Levi, please.
I don't want to stick to them.
Please
They're
come and meet
harsh,
with
they're
us.
pathetic.
No,
And,
actually,
okay,
there's
if I
nothing
stay in
harsh.
now, I come in at 10 o'clock.
No, there's no. You don't tell your mum what to do. There's nothing harsh.
Yeah, you're
No.
not my mum. I'm sorry, but I think you talk out your ass.
Well,
You're talking
this is quite
loads of
rude.
rubbish. I'm sorry, but
Okay,
you're
Levi,
talking
whether
about
you like it
something.
or not,
Whether
this is.
I like it or
Please,
not,
I'd
it
like to
doesn't
speak
mean
now.
I want to speak.
Yeah. Only if you try something out can you find out. I'd like you to be willing to try. Please be willing to try.
No, thanks.
Please.
No.
I want you to be willing to try.
I'm not willing to try.
John, can you back me up, please?
Call for backup. Sierra Oscar 1571.
She's me daughter, right?
Yes,
and
but-
you're the park ranger. Do you know what I mean? And
No,
I
I'm not.
want,
I'm a mother, and I
I
live
want
like this
you.
in my
I
house.
want to back you up.
Yeah.
But I think your rules are just a little bit too strict. She's got all this about backing me up, and do you know, it's 2004. I don't think families are like that. Do you know what I mean? But you've got you must back me up, and you do this. I think it's the right load of bollocks.
To have another adult with no guts just turn round and begin defending that child is the most undermining thing. It's just a rule change, John.
As part of her new rules, Donna's transforming the kids' bedrooms from book-lined studies into relaxing, chill-out zones.
Oh, God, I don't know where to start, actually.
Wow, my room is so clean. You must be some kind of magician. I like most of the changes. Actually, no, I liked all of them. All of them were really, really good. They were really good. I like them, especially the TV part.
Basically, my room has had a complete makeover. Looks wonderful. We've got this whole new bed set, which is like red and pink, which is very cool. And all these candles everywhere.
The kids are delighted with life under Donna, but Doug's resisting regime change. He's moved the rats to the living room and Donna isn't impressed.
I can smell the rats still, and I give you two options. I said you could have them in the garage or in your bedroom,
Okay, so
and you
here's-
put them in the sitting room, so I thought it was rather rude.
Okay, so here's
Because
so
you
here's the
knew
deal.
that they were annoying me.
So here's the thing. Your requirement was you wanted the rats out of the kitchen. The rats are out of the kitchen. I did that on my own initiative. Now, if this solution doesn't work for you, then we have another conversation and we negotiate that. Because in the end, there isn't just one solution to any issue. And so what we have to come up with here is something that works for you and something that works for me, because that's the way it is. That's the way the world works.
No,
A world that works on one person makes decisions for everybody is called a dictatorship.
Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Right,
like I'm a
fine.
child.
Then behave like an adult and make adult decisions and deal with the situation like an adult.
Yeah, do me a favour. I want the rats out of the sitting room. I don't like them in the sitting room. I asked you to move them out and I want them out.
All right, I'll move them out.
Levi's been out with her mates for 3 hours. She's only just got back and she's refusing to comply with her new 10 o'clock bedtime.
It's one of my rules is that you'll go to bed at 10 and I want you to do it now,
I'm
please.
not a baby, Anne. I
know you're not.
I am, Anne.
You're 15 and you're still growing. Something to have a snack.
No, in fact,
Have
I'm
a
not
snack
having
and go to
something
bed.
eat until- I'm not having something to eat until she...
You don't know you have to. You don't have to ask to eat in this house.
I know I don't.
I'm very happy for Levi to have something to eat. Don't want to go to bed hungry, but I do want her to have a snack quickly now and go to bed.
Dad,
I'm the
you have
mother.
any choice.
I'm the mother here.
You're not the mother. You're not my
Yes, I
mother.
am. John, I'd like some backup, please.
You just get on with what you're doing, Anne, and she'll get up and she'll get help herself to something to eat.
It needs to be now.
Donna's taken refuge in the car because Doug has refused to abide by her new rules.
You make me feel stupid. You talk authoritative to me like a school teacher.
I don't want to make you feel bad. I think you're a great person.
Despite his sincere apology, Doug still isn't obeying Donna's rules. Instead, he's moved the rats to the upstairs landing.
I just feel lost with what he's talking about, and I feel like saying to him, "You're getting on my nerves, you're just waffling on about a load of bollocks."
At last, Levi's gone to bed.
All I'm saying is
I'm not
you
interested.
didn't support me.
I did. I've tried supporting you all night, but what I'm trying
Uphold
to...
the importance of the mother's... Yeah, no, you're not listening, John. And now I'm going to talk again, I'm not going to say this. Uphold... But if you walk away and put your finger in your ear,
I'm not...
then
I'm taking
that's...
a bit... Hang on. I'm listening.
You don't need to walk away, John. You could stay over here.
Come on.
Uphold the importance of the mother's position in this house. Your guiding principle will be...
Is that 'cause if the mum ain't happy? We know ain't happy.
Ain't no one happy, okay?
Ain't no one happy.
You need to make sure the children know that you expect them to treat their mother with the respect she deserves. And neither of those happened.
Well, I thought...
And I just want you to know that it made me feel...
Okay, then I
It
am
made me feel
terribly
upset.
sorry.
You're not terribly sorry.
No, I'm not.
These are the rules. I'm asking you to support me. That's all. Please support me.
I will try a lot better tomorrow to
You know,
support
it sounds really sarcastic.
I will try a lot better tomorrow to support you. And how would you want me to talk like? Do you know?
I can tell...
I will try a lot better tomorrow to support you. What do you want me to do?
I just
do you know what I
want-
mean? I will try a lot better tomorrow. I don't need to get into a song. Get your guitar and we'll see if we can make a song about it. I will try a lot better tomorrow to support you.
That's insincere, John.
Okay. Good night.
In High Wycombe, Lorna and Raphael have invited their friends over to go to the park. Donna wants them to mix with the local kids. Doug's invited himself along.
Excuse me.
I wanted to bring him onto the park, and King Doug gets up and puts his coat on with bulldogs. It's not that good for kids' image, is it? Coming to the park with a 56-year-old bloody bloke with a beard and 2 bulldogs. It's totally embarrassing. He's just a busybody. He wants to be involved in everything. Why don't you just bloody go have a pint and that with locals?
After half an hour, Donna abandons her plan for the kids to make new friends. Anne's appeal for cooperation seems to have had an extraordinary impact on John. He's gone from zero to hero on the domestic front.
I can cook, and I know I can clean, I know how to use a washing, I can iron, I can do everything in the house. And I know I can, but I've never needed to because Donna does it so well.
He's also imposing his authority and insists that everyone eats his meal together.
Dad, what's wrong with you? I'm not sitting. Dad, it's cheesy. I'm not sitting here.
I know it's cheesy, but...
Well, I'm going out now. I won't even come back, Dad. You don't have to make me
You said
tea.
yesterday you'd come down and have your tea, didn't you? So you can eat it.
It happens, you know.
For once, John's laying down the law, and for once, Levi's forced to listen.
Top down.
Don't do Yorkshire.
I know, I've learned all about it.
Mum,
You're feeling
are
better,
we
aren't
okay
you?
to leave the table?
Can you hang on just a wee bit? Tell me.
Sit for 5 minutes.
I know, but there's no
It's
point
only
of
early,
standing
it's
up.
only
For
half
God's sake,
5.
all right then. You shut up. Dad, I'm not sat at the table. What is the point? I've had my tea, I'm fine. I've waited.
Just having to find out what you've been doing.
Okay, I'll sit you there.
Yeah. He did support me. He was supporting me, and he could support Donna, you know, they could stand together.
Anne's plan to include John in family life seems to be paying off. But Doug is feeling increasingly sidelined by Donna.
Pizza, and I'll fill that bowl up with some stuff, and then once you've had your pizza, you can have your chocolates.
Okay.
I'll make sure they've got some.
That's told me.
What I've learned from Donna is that if you do just take away all the rules, then you might get some flashy short-term results, but that in the end you will cause disintegration of the family.
Is there any boys you fancy, Lorna?
Lorna's with Donna. Raph is in his room.
Raph, this is not a humanitarian game. No.
And I'm floating around clearing up dishes. So there you go. Yes, that is disintegration in the household, and that's what's happened.
Now that their rules are in place, the wives are taking the opportunity to re-educate the children.
Yeah, put your head back.
I don't mind giving an hand around the house. I don't mind washing up every so often, and I don't mind doing bits and bats. So I've got a bit of respect for her. Yeah.
Good boy.
I feel better about myself. Oh, I actually look quite nice when I do all this work and when I pamper myself. It helps with your self-esteem and stuff.
Tomorrow is the last day of the swap, and Anne wants them all to go out together as a family, but Levi's digging her heels in and making one last stand.
Come on, we're going to go to
I don't want to come out, Dad. I've told you, and I've told you. I don't want to be nasty no more because I've been nasty. And I feel horrible for being nasty, but I really don't want to come out. It's not that I don't want... I know, but I have been nasty. It's not that I don't want to come out with yous. It's just, I don't like doing that kind of thing.
Levi, Anne's made rules, she's been living off our rules, so we said we'd have a go, didn't we?
Well, you can go.
You've said you'd have a go for
Are
us.
we going in now? Dad, I have had to go.
Yeah, well, you...
I'm having enough of it now, Dad. I don't want to do it no more. I've told you, Anna. Will you stop nagging him in the locker? And you're still going on at me. I just do not want to come. Have you ever not wanted to do something? Have you ever not wanted to go nowhere?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, I'm not like you. If I don't want to do it, Dad, I'm not doing it.
I think you're rotten to live.
I'm not rotten at all, Dad. And if you don't like it, you can go away as well.
Don't be falling out with me.
I'm not falling out with you.
Do that for me. I haven't asked for many favours off you.
Draw that very, very easily yourself. And
Right,
you can make them more different. How did you get on?
Right, I spoke to Levi.
Yeah.
And Levi is adamant she doesn't want to come out with us.
Yeah.
Right, so I spoke to her again. And she's willing to come out with us, but she doesn't want to spend the whole day with us. She's willing to spend...
I wasn't thinking we were going to be out for that long.
Well, that's brilliant then.
She's come more than halfway, really, hasn't she?
John's firm but fair approach to parenting seems to have won him a newfound respect from Levi.
I've never done that with my dad, never. I think my dad should be like that with me all the time. If I have an argument with my mum, I want him to be like that with me all the time, because it'll take a lot of pressure off my mum. My mum does have a big job. I'm close to him, but I'm not close to him like I was then. I think it will bring the family closer though.
It's Donna's last day and she's taking the family on a shopping trip to one of London's most fashionable street markets.
Do this without being gone. It's going to be absolutely heaving here. Look at me.
Yeah.
Dog.
What?
It's her decision.
5, so once again out of price range. Maybe later when I'm a lawyer, you know.
This weekend I've been so free and I was able to do what I wanted. It was just such a relief that I had all this time spare, so I just had fun, and that kind of paid off because, as you can see, I've now got my cool top on and my cool bracelet and lots of other cool stuff.
In Halifax, they're also having a family day out, and in preparation, John's even ironing his own jeans. To Levi's surprise, Anne's opted for a recreational rather than educational outing.
Yay! Whoa!
Are you going to do it?
I am. I'm going to do just exactly that. It looks so easy when you do that.
Spin around, Dan.
Well, spin around. What are we doing?
Dad, spin around, Dan.
All right.
She's mental. I did have a good time when I went out with my mum and May, Anne and my dad and my brother and that. I did have quite a good time. So once every blue moon, I might go out with them.
It's the final day of the swap, and within hours, the couples will be reunited.
Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you.
Before they go home, all four are meeting to discuss the experience.
I felt like Doug was too organised and planning everything. I'm sort of like a hands-on person. If I see something needs doing, I do it. Whereas everything was planned, and I felt suffocated for the kids because the kids, they need a little bit of a life on their own.
I mean, I think that your family aren't a family at all because they're just lodgers in the same house. They never see each other.
They've got their own lives. They're individuals, and I will let my children grow up to be an individual.
They're not a family, though,
Donna. They will not grow up to be the replica of me.
I'm not making my children grow up to be a replica of me.
I don't think, from the sound of it, that you have any idea who your children are or what they're growing into at all.
Yeah, I do.
That they're out the door. That you're not a family. Anne tells me you guys don't eat dinner together. Do you eat dinner together? Do you sit down together and have dinner?
Once a year, Christmas. That's not enough.
No, we don't. We eat on a Sunday together.
It says in your manual that you never eat together.
We all come in at different times.
You're a mother with 4 children. That's what you are.
No, I'm not.
And that's all. You are, and they're not there.
You like to be in control of it all the time, and you make a little thing like
into a big thing.
Like the half an hour Levi staying up turned into a big argument and you crying, and it's pathetic. You need to start chilling out and stop making life so serious.
Okay, now it's my turn to talk.
That's fine, I will listen to you.
The crying was because you were pretty unpleasant to me. You were very unpleasant. I put up with abuse and sarcasm and red herrings, and you just not listening.
You haven't got a life.
We do.
You don't. I took the kids to the park and Doug followed us. Doug
You're
Your kids
stalker.
don't want
Oh, I
to
thought I
go
was
to
invited.
the park. Kids don't want
Oh, well,
the
Donna, so this would
56-year-old
be,
dad
then this would
going
be,
to the park with a
this would
beard.
be, then,
Calling
if
the
I may
other
say a
kids
word.
on the
What's
street.
wrong with having a beard?
Calling the other
if I may
kids.
say, if I may say a
Well,
word.
it's embarrassing for a child. Can't you
Have a
see
beard.
that?
If I may.
For the dad to go to the
How
park
can you
with them,
say that? Having
with
a beard is embarrassing.
Of course it is. What, when you go to the park?
This is personal
It's
insult
like-
time. Having a beard is embarrassing, Donna. What are you talking about?
It is for a child.
You're telling me Lorna doesn't like Doug's beard?
You don't have any listening skills.
Okay.
And clearly you
You're
don't
making
either.
it very
Oh,
difficult.
we don't.
You
we
don't.
don't.
And you
That's it.
don't have your
Got it. Well
social
done.
skills.
But you
Be
know,
proud of
you
that
don't have to have
and
social
go and
skills
do
because
that.
you're never together.
We're talking about the family. Our family is, a family starts with the parents because the parents create the home for the children.
And the other thing, Donna, I've got a lot of compassion for you, and it really undermined me. And I found picking up other people's, like housework's one thing, like nobody minds doing the washing, do they? Or, sweeping or vacuuming, but when people are just taking lids off their beer cans and just letting them fall on the floor.
It's been nice to not have to do everything myself and have somebody like give me an hand and not having to nag people, like if I got up in the morning, dishes had gone, whereas usually I'd get up and they're still there, and just little things like that. It'd be nice for you to spend a bit more time with me together, instead of me walking around on my own and going swimming on my own.
Yeah. I wouldn't swap you for anything in the world. And if I have to start giving you a hand, definitely I will. Do you know what I mean? Makes you happy. Not saying it if it'll make you happy, but I will. If it'll make us better, definitely. I'll give you an hand.
And I think we should just start having a bit more quality time together instead of you swanning off to golf at every opportunity.
You'll have to come with us.
Do it yourself, you bastard. Hello?
Hello. Our rooms are a lot tidier and we've got a new iron.
Are you going to keep them tidy now?
Yes.
You're going to keep them exactly like that?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely promise.
Yeah, and all our books are in the garage.
Oh dear. I think we just better get our belongings back from the garage, because books may not mean anything to Donna, but they mean a great deal to us.
Since the swap, Lorna and Raphael have been given more freedom and have been allowed to keep the TVs in their bedrooms.
What do you think?
Great.
Are you glad I'm home? You miss me a lot.
I am willing to buy an apron and cook and clean and appreciate Donna a lot more.